Hello folks, hope you're doing well. Yeah, this video is talking about age and talking about too young to have the tools to decide to give your life to God. Well, the reason is, at the church down the road, the Community Church of God, the Pentecostal church just down here in Elgin, yeah, they've got an advert about speaking to kids about God. Yeah, it's an alpha course sort of thing. Well, years ago the alpha course was forever. Yeah, there was no age issue. Well, actually, it was supposed to be for adults, not for kids. There's a good reason for that, actually. Well, look at kids. Do they know much? Do they know enough to decide to give their life to God? Have they got all the tools to reason and think and understand at that age? No. Well, if they can't drink alcohol and that sort of stuff at that age, and they can't have sex, and they can't drive, they can't vote because they're too young, how can they decide about giving their life to God? There is no chance at all for that. Absolutely no chance at all that they can do that. They haven't got the skills or the equipment, to make such a decision. Not at that sort of age. Not at all. Even 18 is too young. It's too young for most. They're not equipped to do that. Hopefully when you're older, you're equipped. Although most people actually, well, you can see by, when Yeshua talked about the types of ground, and you can see that most people who went forward weren't equipped to decide, because there was no fruit from them for those people, because the seed was dead. After a few weeks or a few days or a few years, the seed was dead. So obviously that person wasn't equipped yet to decide at that point. So good decision for that church to basically do that for the kids. Make them decide too young, and the seed will be dead. That's not good. And actually, as I said before, in most churches, there's a lot of people in churches that are not saved yet. So maybe sort that out first. If you want to help people, then help the people in church first. Now, well, because if there's people in your church that are not saved, it means you don't really care if the people in church are not saved or actually saved. You don't really care. So, would God put more people in your church if you don't really care if the people are not saved? I don't think so. So deal with that first, then get more people in your church. That's cool. But basically, most churches don't know what it looks if someone is saved or isn't saved. No, they don't actually know what it looks like. So therefore, they think everyone is saved, even though there's no fruit. So it's more likely that no one is saved in that church. So, well, it's more likely that no one is saved than everyone is saved. So, well, as I say, the Lord said, one of three Sorry, 1 of 4. Not 3. Yeah. 1 of the grounds is good. 3 of the grounds are really, really bad. Yeah, the seed that dies in those grounds. So maybe sort those grounds out. Learn how to do that, and then everyone who goes to your church in the future will have fruit because you know how to deal with it. Yeah? To me, that's more important because, yeah, sort your church out first. Yeah, then when people come into your church, it will work. But if you don't sort it out, then the next people coming in your church, is there really a lot of hope for those people? No, there isn't really. Especially if they're way too young to make that decision, if they're not equipped with the tools necessary to make such a decision, then yeah. Then you're in a situation where you've just got a lot more people that aren't saved. And you're just damaging the lives of those people because they're not going to see God work in their lives. And so the devil's just going to tell them God doesn't love them. That's all. Because they're not going to see God work in their lives because, of course, you're bringing them to a church that doesn't really care whether you're saved or not. They're too young to actually know what they're doing. And, yeah, will your church actually know how to deal with those people and help them with their issues? Nope. Not at all. So, yeah. Learn from the people that are in church already. Yeah, about helping those people. Do that first. And then, yeah, listen to God about what you need to do. And let kids be kids. That's the point. Let kids be kids. Well, because most kids are good kids anyway, and if they die, they're going to heaven anyway. So therefore, do they need to, have that decision now? Not really. Older people need it, but of course, this course that they're advertising, it's not for older people. It's only for kids. So, yeah. The people who really, really, really need it, they can't use it. It's not for them. No. Okay, do I understand why that is? I don't know. No idea. I really don't know. But there you go. It is what it is. It's set between them and God, between that church and God. It is. I just thought it's worth talking about because, of course, that is a big question. Should it be offered to children? And I think the answer has to be, generally speaking, not absolute, but generally speaking, the answer has to be no. They're not ready. They're not equipped yet. When they're equipped, then yes. But until they're equipped, then no. It's up to them. So there you go. You take care. Bye bye.